because I would tell you, you know, they say if you're not concerned with politics, politics is going to be concerned with you.
Woo.
I would tell you that politics is ugly on the inside. It is ugly on the inside, and you know, I don't necessarily want to be in that position, and I also don't want to give up my family life like that. So I'll consult. I'll get all your imagery, your messages.
We'll talk out the words because I want to run. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard it first. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run.
I got you. I got you.
All right. Don't break out, man. Because listen. I want to turn this stuff up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting tired of these politicians. We'll talk about. I won't get political on this and whatnot. But I ain't gonna lie to you. It bothers me about what they're doing on this of the American people, and nothing's changing on our end. It's all these things that quote unquote benefit. Yeah. No, I am literally tired of it. Like I feel like if we have all these basketball teams, football teams, why don't we have two political system parties? Like, come on now. Like we need to. Something has to change. Something literally has to change.
Well, all I would say is that yeah, the parties could be problematic, but more than anything, we don't have our own candidates. And what I mean that we don't have our own candidates, African Americans are at the bottom of the list when it comes to political giving. So if you, and again, this goes back to resources and empowering and leverage and what we're talking about the Urban League, when you cannot fund a candidate and then you don't turn up to vote or turn out to vote, why?
That's bad math.
Why are they going to do something for you? Or they're just going to come in, eat fried chicken with you at your dinner table, and then go right back to DC. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say that was a straight diss.
like you know, they're gonna bring up, or they're gonna come to your church 2 weeks before their election and patrons tell you they're gonna do all these things, and they're gonna go back to their actual donors, to their actual constituencies who actually vote. Like the oh my gosh, I might get a little. I don't know how to say this.
The other people.
The other side of Cleveland, right? To go back to West Park and talk to that constituency and actually get the things done. Yeah. So if you're considering being a candidate, I would say consider who your constituency is and can they support you. Because the worst thing is to be up there and not be able to do anything for the people that you said you were going to do it for.
That is so good.
Yeah.
So I'm taking notes when I run, you know.
Just call me, man. Just call me. Just call me.
Hey, listen, because that's good. No. I honestly, I know I was joking before, but I'm so serious about the fact we need some change. We do. Yeah. And I feel like the reason why we have low turnout because no one can literally be like comprehend in their mind like, why am I voting for this person? I'm not gonna do anything. So like, why vote at all? Because the person I'm voting for is not gonna make a change on my part. You know what I'm saying? It's discouraging, right?
Absolutely.
So how we change that? I'm going to run. You know what I'm saying? So y'all wait for that. We're going to be accountable.
No. And the last thing I'll say about turnout, you know, this last race we just had a primary was 20% turnout.
20%?
20% turnout in Cuyahoga County, 11% in the city of Cleveland.
Wow.
But I have to remind people, and I have to remind my candidates about this all the time when they're talking about getting people out to vote. 66% of the city of Cleveland is functionally illiterate.
Wait, time out. Seriously? Wow.
It is functional, and that doesn't mean I can't read at all. It just means that if I need to read something like a candidate mailer, for example, I'm probably not going to read that. So
how do you combat that though?
So and that's where messaging comes in. That's where meeting people where they are. That's really changing again people's fundamental position in life. Right. So before we can have active electorate, we have to have an educated electorate, and you know that has so many facets to it. Yeah, so it's tough, man. Politics is a tough business. It's a tough business.
Man, listen, TikTok, leverage their social media. Man.
Hey, look, listen, you got to do it. I mean, and again, when you talk about who can read and who's reading newspapers and articles, that's why social media becomes so important to these candidates. That's why Glorilla went to the White House.
We gonna mess around. We gonna cancel it if we.
I'm sorry. All right, keep going. No, keep going.
It's like no, it bothers me because then you will not see this stuff happen the 3 years prior, leading up after the election. When re-election comes around, guess what they're doing? Patronizing the hell out of us. Yeah. When has Glorilla been any at the White House the other day? No. Right. And when the hell was he eating chicken before this? These are things that bother me so much because like And don't get me started when you said you're not black, you don't vote for me. That really messed me up because I'm like, who has the audacity to say something on a platform that's primarily us and tell us that, and we still voted for the man. And this once again, this is the thing that burns me up because like it's like the lesser two evils. You're like, well, I got this person over here, one person over here. It's like, come on now. And then don't get me started on local elections because forget the presidency.
Local is real.
Yeah,
local is real.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And the last one where had everyone filled up was unfortunately Bashir and Bibb. You know what I'm saying? And that turned into hood versus heights real fast. And now and not saying that was anything good for me, but I would say that because if you're literate or not, you felt the way about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I feel like you get people. You like, hey.
Oh, you talking about the dude who's from down the way?
Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying, like, you know, so son's got to change. That's all I'm saying about the aspect. And like, I know I joke around, but like, I will back anybody who's about that change.
Absolutely.
As millennials, I just feel like we're at a stage where boomers are retiring, getting too old. Gen X is like, well, whatever, and then we the ones like we are fed up with this. We like we got to do something different. And I am
boisterous.
I'm raising my hand. You know, hey, what can we do to do that?
And to your point though, all these things that we're talking about right now are connected. Those politics are connected to those economics. Those economics are connected to that education.